The following is a Bergen-Fischer Studios podcast.
The other day, my fiancé and I were looking for something to watch on Netflix. We both love documentaries, so we decided to start in that section. When we saw that there was one about Mr. Rogers, there was no need to look any further. While there's a bit of an age difference between us, Mr. Rogers was a staple of both of our childhoods. As soon as the documentary started, I was overcome by how much of an impact Fred Rogers had had on me as a child. Mr. Rogers was there for me every day, reminding me that I was special. I was abused and invalidated as a kid, so his words were very much appreciated. Maybe needed is a better word. As I watched, I kept going back to childhood, thinking about the things that he taught me. Sometimes the lessons were super obvious. Other times, not so much. Every day, Mr. Rogers walked into the house with a smile and a song and changed out of his outside clothes into comfy sneakers and a cardigan. He showed me that it was important to leave the stress and discomfort of the day at the front door. Home was not the place for these things. He did a wonderful job of validating my need to spend time in the land of make-believe. He also made it clear that there was a difference between the imaginary and the real, but the distinction did nothing to devalue childhood fantasy. He taught me that it's important to try new things and to have fun with them even when I felt like I was bad at them. He celebrated the effort, not the results. I had a lot of anxiety about results, so a reminder that the trying was most important was much needed and appreciated. He told me that I was special. Not in a, here's a participation trophy kind of way either. He told me that there was nobody like me, and that was wonderful. He liked me because I was me, not in spite of it. He showed that it was important to embrace each other's differences. These were things to celebrate, not things to fear. He also made it clear that we shouldn't be deterred from doing this by those who would negatively judge us for it. He taught me how to be a positive influence in my neighborhood. Being a good neighbor meant helping others wherever possible. He also made it clear that it's always possible. Most of all, he understood. Fred Rogers never lost sight of what the world looks like through the eyes of a child. He talked to kids about sometimes difficult things in terms they could understand. He never dismissed anyone for being too young to understand either.
It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. And when you wake up ready to say, I think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, very good feeling. The feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new. And I'll have more ideas for you. And you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I